look centered enough.
You're there.
Am I live?
It says live.
Oh crap! They can hear us, but they can't see us.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
There we go.
I didn't get like.
We're gonna give a few minutes because we are running a little behind.
Transition?
Nope.
Thanks. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. All right.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay. Yes, if you're hopping in, say hello. Tell us where you're watching from.
Wait, I need to move this way. Trying to get me centered.
Yes, morning. Hello, Stan. Hi, Christian. Hey, Jeff. Nikolai's
Nikolai's on
David.
already.
Beans. Jordan's RC. John.
Beans?
Rick Hayes. Thank you. Oh, that's cute. Thanks. Thank you, Ethan.
This is the notepad my son brings me to take my notes on. The learn to
Hello,
learn.
Chad. Hi, John. Hey, Mark. Cameron. Hello. Good morning. We are running late, but we are here. Thank you for everyone for being so patient.
Oh, I saw Mark. I think I saw Mark on there.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Mark? A lot of guys on there. Hey, Eric, how's it going? I got to dig through my notes here.
Oh, Martin, good morning from Singapore, 12:15 a.m. And thank you for being here. So I take it it's Saturday night. Christopher, hello. Gustavo, shout out RC. Good morning. Hey, Jason, Janda, what's up? Jeff King, Jamie, hello, everyone. Don't forget to like. Yes, if you are hopping on right now, please hit the like button. Thank you so much, Jordan, to RC, for always keeping us on.
Whew. All right.
Hello, Wayne, Ian. Good
morning.
morning.
Nikolai already with the super chats.
Awesome.
Thanks, Nikolai. I appreciate it, bud.
Shimmy.
Yeah, actually, that's why he did it. He's supposed to be my shimmy coach. And he's supposed to get me ready for some shimmies. He said he had a shimmy workout for me. But yeah, I haven't done it yet. So thanks for reminding me that I got a shimmy. And thanks for reminding me to remind everyone about Super Chat. If you guys want to say anything, we're missing your comments. That's how you can be sure that I see it.
We slowed it down so we can see more of your comments, but sometimes they do slip through the cracks. So yeah, definitely, the super chat helps. And as you can see, even from that last video that we released, that we do give back. So
yeah, we do give back. I've given, for a while, I've already given 2 cars away this year. The year just started. I'm giving away a whole bunch of stuff. Someone said it looks like I need coffee.
Oh gosh, guys.
I had coffee already, but we were running late this morning.
Very late.
And the thing about running late, especially for a live feed or a podcast or any type of live show like this, is it's one of those things like you can hurry up, but if you hurry up, you're more than likely going to forget something.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like trying to not stress out. But
and I was trying not to put the pressure on, but and I'm the one who's always late. So, it was kind of the roles were reversed. I kind of wanted to put the pressure on Mark, but I was like, no, I got to let him. Because we did. We stayed at my in-laws at his parents' house last night, and I did not sleep well. He did not sleep well. He slept.
I slept okay, but my parents live on a farm, and they have Grand Pyrenees dogs, and golly, they're doing their job like the whole night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
And at 6 o'clock in the morning, the chickens were roosting. Or what were they doing?
Can I even see my light in the background?
No.
It's changing a little bit.
Nigel, wow, first time catching you live. Me and my boy watch from Cornwall, UK. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Awesome.
Yeah, we try to change it up on the times.
Yeah.
I think the best time for us to go live, I think, is on Thursday night at 9. And I kind of did all that experimenting whenever I had the podcast. The podcast is coming back, by the way.
And it's supposed to be the 100th episode.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a 100th episode.
And it was right before the pandemic, before the shutdown. And Mark was planning this big 100th episode. And then
everything was shut down.
Yeah, and so we need to get back there because, you know what, we haven't seen a lot of the others. Dyslexic Dog.
Dyslexic Dog, what's up, bud?
Yes, there was frost everywhere, and we're in Dallas, so not really used to cold weather. So, yes, stay warm. Thank you, Dyslexic Dog.
It was great running a track with you last Sunday. Yeah, I ran a track last Sunday. Man, it was a great, You guys saw it. That video was yesterday. There was so many different people, so many different cars, so many new people, new cars. It was awesome. I did give the Techno that was given to me to give away. I gave that away last time or last Sunday, and that video aired yesterday. That was an awesome.
That was.
Experience.
I mean, listen. It's already hard enough for us to figure out like how we're gonna do a giveaway or how we're gonna give a car away. And so when we had met Charles like the weekend before and his car broke, and it was a good match, and so it was like a no-brainer for us. And yeah, the feedback was awesome in the video. Reading through the comments, I love it. Some people are like, "Did somebody cut an onion?" You know, but yeah, it was watching it before it all happened. I'm already an emotional person anyways, and seeing it, but yeah. And, you know, it was something that, like, you know, I even saw somebody said that they helped him. I think it was Bob. I don't remember his name, but he said he was at Indy and he had actually helped Charles. So it's cool. It's really good. It's good to see him out there. And that's why we do what we do. You know, it's getting people to stay in it, you know.
And I got a whole bunch of stuff to give away. And like I said, it's hard to figure out how to give it away. I'm donating a car this week to the Bill and Deborah kind of fundraiser thing. They're having a benefit race for them this weekend. I'm not going to be at the race, but I will be donating a car and a battery and a charger for them to auction off, and all the proceeds will go to Bill and Deborah. So got a lot of... Oh, sorry. Super chat.
Sorry. I mean, that was a super important message, but the super chat, we do like to highlight when we get them in. So I'm like, Mark.
Orlando Diaz. What's
and
up,
we are
buddy?
in the same room, just so y'all know. But it's just a better setup because I control this and he gets to control his little area. So Orlando Diaz, thank you for the super chat. Let me see that shimmy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. And it looks like...
Wait, no.
No, that was enough shimmy.
That wasn't even... There was no enthusiasm. That was like, let me get it done. Come on.
There you go. Golly. Every time I shimmy, I remind myself of how much I need to start working out again.
Yeah.
The reason why it looks like we're in a different room is because the window is over on like this wall over here. So I got like daylight on me.
Yeah, you got really good lighting.
Yeah, and then...
highlights your cheekbones.
And my shimmies, which is kind of scary. But yeah, last weekend was great. It was great seeing that. I don't know if I'm gonna race tomorrow. I'm not sure. I got a lot of recording to do. This week I didn't record at all, guys. And part of the reason why I didn't record at all is because I've just been so busy at work. It was like, you know, whenever, at least in my job, like everyone is off during Christmas and New Year's, and it's like everyone is gone. So basically in December, like no one's there. Yeah. And when we get back on January, everyone is running around like a chicken with their head cut off. I mean,
trying to catch up.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was so busy this week. I literally had no chance to actually record. So today is a dedicated recording day. We got some great vlogs we're going to shoot today. They'll all come out next week. It'll be really, really cool. You guys, you have no idea what's coming.
Oh, Dove.
Dove, what's up, bud? I just bought an Arrma Creighton 6S. How good is it? It's supposed to be really, really good. I don't have one yet. I will work my way. So I kind of started with the biggest car that Arrma had, which is the Outcast 8S. That was kind of because they just came out with the Outcast 8S, so I wanted to do it. But now I'm kind of going back down to like the 3S area. So the 3S area would be like your granite 4x4s. I just did the Sentin. So I will get back up to the Creighton 6S. The only thing I heard about that car is it's durable. It's basically like a Truggy. So if it's just like a Truggy, it's very similar to like a Techno. The only thing I heard about that car is the chassis can bend. So I would get the newer version. So that's what I would say about the Arrma Outcast or the Arrma Creighton 6S. But I do want one. But I would probably get that super... Don't go into potato mode.
They wanted it.
No,
they wanted it.
You're messing up our
but
program.
It was a good little monologue. I liked it.
Anyways, Orlando Diaz, thanks again for the super chat. Guys, I greatly appreciate super chats.
Seriously. And if you have any questions, type them in there, in that super chat, because it definitely helps. Thank you, Orlando.
Which I was funny about the super chat thing. That last one.
Yeah.
We freaked out because we got a $50 super chat. Remember?
Yeah, it was pesos.
But
still.
No, we greatly appreciate it. But
still, yeah.
I was like that feeling of like, holy crap. One day, Mr. Beast is going to jump in on here and drop us a whole bunch. Oh, Orlando! Diaz, what's up? I'm going to my local Mini Z track today with my kids. Oh my god!
You're gonna have so much fun.
You're gonna have so much fun.
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be your kids that have more fun or you that have more fun, but it's fun. I mean, listen, I try to drive. It's too fast for me. Like,
yeah, the Mini Zs are so much fun. I love them so much, and they look so cool. So if you're kind of in that zone where you want your car to look realistic, that's an awesome place to start. I love racing Mini Zs. I didn't race last Wednesday. You guys will find out soon why. This week, again, I've been super crazy busy. But I have my Mini Zs back here. My favorite ones are the Mercedes and then the Lexus, the Petronas Lexus. Golly, it looks so good. But that's awesome that you're... It's got the
letters on top, yeah.
But it's awesome that you're actually you hang out with your kids and building that bond with your kids with RC, because it's cool to be able to talk to your kids at that level. Mm-hmm. And basically you're at this the same topic, the same level. And believe it or not, your kids will probably be more knowledgeable than you. And
they'll teach you a thing or two.
Exactly. Like my kids' lines are great. So that's awesome, Orlando Diaz. Thanks for the super chat. Baldo, what's up? Says, good morning. I've started out with a Traxxas Stampede and Rustler XL5. Now I have a V5 Notorious. I love it. 6S power. No, it is no joke. It is no joke. So the Notorious V5, I saw a lot of people getting those for Christmas. A lot of people that was like a big Christmas thing. Like several people posted they got it for Christmas. I was like, maybe I should get one.
Do you have FOMO?
I totally had FOMO. So I will probably end up getting
shimmies.
Oh, sorry. Golly, why is everybody out?
I like it when I keep you honest.
Orlando Diaz, man, this is like my
Orlando Diaz. You are awesome.
My son raced with me. Yes. That's the greatest part.
Where, Orlando, if you don't mind, just comment. Where are you at, if you don't mind letting us know? Always like to see other tracks and where they're located. So.
Oh, that's right. And then I'll get to Jason Jonda real quick, but I want to go back to the Notorious V5. I want that car.
Yeah.
Let me know. I'm curious because it runs on 6S. Do you run 2 3S? Is it side by side? I haven't done a lot of research on it, but I think it's 2 3S batteries. That's the only thing. I have one 3S Spectrum. I want to run the Spectrum batteries. I have one 3S Spectrum 50C and then one 3S Spectrum 100C. I don't have 2 of anything, so I would have to get new batteries and everything. But the Notorious V5 will probably come to the channel really soon. I just have so many other things coming to the channel. So, yeah, thanks, bud. Thanks for the super chat, Baldo. You're the man. Orlando, thanks again. Yes, race with your kids. So much fun.
Yeah.
Jason, is it Jonda or Janda?
And look, Andrew Clark said, my kid is already beating Mark with Mini Zs.
He is not. He is not. Andrew Clark's kid is not beating me in Mini Zs. But it's so great to see his kid.
Oh, New Jersey. All right, we'll add it to our list.
It's so great to see Andrew Clark drive with his son.
Dyslexic dog. He said, can't stay today. Have a great stream. Thank you.
Jason Jana wanted to know, do we know if they're done with the Track It Action? I don't think they're done yet. I know they're getting a lot of work. They're doing a lot of work with it.
I haven't seen Peter here, so Peter, if you're here,
I don't see Peter here either. But the thing about a brand new track like that, like it's in a new location, so they got a lot of stuff to work out. It's going to take a little bit longer than like a normal track build. Like a normal track build being, they already have the plot, they just plow it down and rebuild it. That's a normal track build. This one, they're actually moving the track. So it's going to take a little bit longer. I don't think it's going to take long. Billy, the guy who's building track, he's really good with building track. So it should be pretty quick.
Oh, look, Gabe's Garage said, recently got more into RC. I got a couple slashes, and my sister and nephew slashes. They're 9. We had a blast over Christmas.
Oh, man, slashes are awesome. And I've done a couple of videos of my slashes. And right now, especially with Spec Slash, I see it's taking off. And what's great about Spec Slash taking off, I don't know if I had anything to do this. I would like to think I did, but I'm starting to see some bigger 10-scale races starting to put Spec Slash back in the program. It's so much fun, guys. Like I raced with someone new. I've been racing with this guy, and I know who he is. A guy named Barry. I raced with him this past weekend. This is the first time I raced Spec Slash with him. He literally said that was the most fun and the tightest racing he's ever done. Guys, we were like, all 4 of us in the front, we were all like right there within a couple of corners the entire race. 8 minutes long. I mean, any mistake can cost you the race. So you can go from any level. You can go at that level, like where you're super competitive trying to win. But there's also that, like the classes or the mains where they're just out there having fun.
Yeah.
Just out there having fun. And oh my God, it's just so much fun.
Yeah, and look, Jason said had so much fun with mine. I mean, it is. It's definitely a growing class. And I think it's awesome that Action has, that they're really gearing towards promoting that class more too. And it was great. Oh, you're do some shimmies.
He said you owe us like 3
Yeah,
shimmies.
it was nice. We got to meet Questionably Xavier. He was out there, and it's fun to see people, even if you don't go racing, when we go to some of these races, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, when we get to meet some of y'all, it's pretty cool. And so if you're ever in any of the locations, we'll let y'all know where we go, and please come and meet us.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Yeah. Don't hesitate to come up. And I'm kind of, every once in a while I'm super busy.
Yeah. Where's Evan?
On the track. But I usually try to look around and see, because what I see is a lot of people that recognize me, but they're kind of hesitant to come up. Don't hesitate. Come up. Like no one's gonna say anything. It's all good.
And then what I love, and just to kind of do a flashback, you got to reunite with an old friend, who came out.
Oh, that's right. And actually, he's on the live feed right now. My buddy Brian. He was actually one of my buddies that I used to go partying with. I was hanging out with him a lot when I met Melissa. Basically, after I met Melissa, we got married. We kind of went our separate ways. And now we both have families. He's come back.
Yeah.
And now he's hanging out the track. He's about to get a car.
It's awesome.
And you know what? He's getting a car for the best reason, which he's trying to find a way to bond with his kids.
Yeah.
That is so important, guys. Because I used to go hunting and fishing with my dad all the time. And I feel like that really is what kept me out of trouble. I get there's personality things, and I maybe had the personality to not just be a complete... And I was kind of...
Yeah, Jordan...
Yeah, so let me answer Baldo's question real quick. Baldo says, I run 2 3S Smart 5050C batteries. Came with the 6S Power Stage bundle. Oh, nice. Nice. They have to be stacked to one single 6S. Oh, sweet.
Shimmy.
So I have the 5050C.
Yeah.
You didn't see this in the video yesterday, but I did get a lot of cogging. From like a dead stop, I got a lot of cogging. I don't know if the 100C is going to fix that. I'm going to test it with the 100C soon. But I bet you with that 100C 5000 in that car, I bet you it's ballistic.
Yeah.
So Brian Twitty, he's on there. He said, yay.
Guys, Jordan's RC. He said, only 48 likes, and there's 155.
There's only 48 likes?
Yes. Guys, right now, take a break. Take a minute. Just hit that thumbs up button.
Last live feed, we hit 300 people on it.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was crazy.
That was cool. That was a lot of fun. It's sometimes blows us away that I say us, more of, I'm sure you, because you're the one who's been doing it, but definitely, and the more we do this and the more that we see, it's the community is growing, guys.
It is.
It's amazing. And, we are here for it. And that's why we're here live.
AJ Scolo 123. Sorry, Melissa. Let me answer. I was just gonna answer. I don't mean to cut Melissa off. My eRevo 2.0 has click nose when I floor it. That's because your rear diff is skipping teeth. It's blown. So check your rear diff. And the way you can check that is if you hold your rear tires down and you give it a little throttle. If it starts clicking, that means your rear diff is giving. You can shim it. It means you were probably pretty hard on it. Usually that happens on the front when you slam on the brakes.
Shimmy.
But your rear diff definitely needs some.
That's pretty good.
That was good.
You can talk and shimmy at the same time.
You're but my boobs are really swelling here.
We're not gonna talk about that here.
Doug Floyd, thanks for the super chat, bud. Appreciate it.
He says just bought a Techno.
Oh, really? Where did you get that? He said he got the new. He got an EB48 SL. That's a super light.
Ooh.
That's the e-buggy. I wanted to get some for my kids. They discontinued them. They may or not be re-releasing them. But where did you get yours? You must have got it used, or did you find it new? It's awesome. Basically, my youngest son's car is an SCT 410 converted to a buggy, so it's an e-buggy light.
Yeah.
I think they're freaking awesome, and I actually would want to run the. So I put an actual brushless system, like an A-scale brush system, in my son's, but I think it's better with the 2S brushless system. I think they're awesome.
Nicholas says, it's almost my birthday. Do you prefer TRX4 or 16E Revo? Ooh.
Oh, TRX4.
Okay.
The thing about the TRX4, it doesn't break because you don't drive it really that hard, right? They're trail cars. I'm really one of my things that I plan on doing, and it's been something I've been wanting to do. I really like the idea of going hiking with an RC car.
Yeah. That was fun. We do it at night. That's fun.
Exactly. It's so much fun. And you have all the lights, and it's fun. Like, hiking in general is fun. Now you're making it even more fun with RC. And then going like 3 or 4 miles with an RC car. It's just so much fun. Like, me and my son, we say we're going to do it every morning. We end up waking up late.
Yeah.
But I think that's a lot of fun. Mini Revos, they're super fun, but they're so fast. They're so powerful. So
they're two different types of cars.
Oh, they're two completely. Yeah, one's a bashing car, one's a trail truck. You're probably going to have more. There's a bigger community for TRX4s at the moment.
Yeah.
I would recommend you get TRX4.
Yeah. That sounds like
But it's a different thing. Like, if you're wanting to jump high and do standing backflips and do 50 miles an hour down the street, then a Mini Revo is the way you want to go.
Yeah.
But if you're just wanting a car, that's cool. The other thing is the TRX4s, there's a huge market for them. So if you decide you want a Mini Revo later, I mean, people will take it off your hands really quick. So
awesome. Christian says, hey, so got my brother a Traxxas Rustler 2-wheel drive and he never drives it. Tell Jonah to drive his RC cars. Jonah, drive your car.
So the thing about the Traxxas Rustler XL5 is if you start to feel like it's getting like a little boring, you throw a brushless.
Oh, so it will get boring? Is that what it is, you think?
It's not like ballistic fast.
Okay.
Put a brushless system in there.
Yeah.
And
so it'll be more exciting.
It will blow your mind. And, and actually, I get that question a lot. What brushless system would you want to put? Like, if I want to upgrade, what brush system? I like to personally run the Traxxas stuff. Not because I'm a Traxxas fanboy, but it bolts right in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to worry about putting 2-sided tape or anything like that. I don't have to worry about finding a good spot for the AC. I don't have to worry about it fitting. Like, it literally bolts directly in there. There's nothing. It's a no-brainer. It's an easy
Shout out
install.
said it's an amazing learning car.
Oh, look, he says, Orlando Diaz, what's up? I'm thinking about getting the new Mercedes-Benz Mini Z. Okay.
Dang, that's nice.
I'll show you mine now. Since he said Mercedes-Benz. So here is my Mercedes-Benz Mini Z. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to look
barely.
Barely?
Yeah.
Move like this.
There you go.
Oh, you can see it. I think, to me, this used to be my favorite Mini Z. It looks super sick.
Yeah.
And then the gray, the matte gray. Oh, man, how do you beat the matte gray?
Can you take the stockings down?
No.
Somebody said Christmas over. Yeah, no.
Okay, so let me tell you what sucks. Okay, so it's the best looking one, the Mercedes-Benz.
Shimmy.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Shimmy.
It's the best looking one, the Mercedes-Benz Mini Z, but it's probably the hardest one to see on the track. So
is it because of the color?
Because it literally matches with the track.
Oh!
Doug Floyd, what's up, bud? Thank you for giving me a spirit, giving that SCT 410 to that young man. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He was so happy. Yeah. And I saw him the weekend before, and he had that Arrma Typhon, and he broke it, and he basically didn't get to run half his program, and no one had replacement parts for it. And I was like, that's it. That is the epitome of who I need to give it to. Like, he wants to get into racing. He has the means.
Right.
The fact that he has a Typhon, he has the means to actually race.
Yeah.
Because you have to have money to race.
Yeah.
And he just needs a little stimulus to get him there.
Right.
And it was perfect. It was it was perfect. So I knew he needed a techno. I had this techno. Super nice guy. Yeah. The first time I met him was at Texplex, and it's probably in the video. At Texplex, I was walking through the pits, and he flagged me, "Hey, Mark, nice meeting you. I wanted to say hi." And such a nice guy.
He kept winking at me. I thought it was sweet. It's endearing.
But yeah, he was lit up.
That's awesome.
His parents, I don't know if it was his grandfather. They were so happy.
There was he had a few people there with him. So yeah, it was really cool.
A couple things you didn't see on that vlog. I ended up taking care of his race entry fees and everything. Yeah. And then also, I was like his pit guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, tell him Melissa's like when something would go, and it was like things that would go wrong, or like at one point I think the ESC didn't break, but it like popped out. It fell out, but he was driving it super hard. Like, by no means did I think that he was going to be driving this car this hard.
He was pedal to the metal.
Oh my God. Like, he would basically square up on the jumps, full off the jumps.
You know what you dream of Mark doing to his cars? That's how he was driving.
And
So
it wasn't breaking, but like
No.
the ESC came out once.
yeah.
He kind of was like, "Hey, what's going on?" So I was like his pit guy, but man, we had so much fun.
It was awesome.
We got him a shirt. I mean, he purchased a shirt to support, which was awesome. Which, by the way, I still have shirts left. No extra larges in black.
No
but
extra
I do
larges. Okay.
have shirts left. So
and we're working. So if Jolly, you're on. We're working on it. We're working on.
That's right.
On the other, I think we need 3X, 4X, and 5X, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
George Martin wanted to know what he wanted to hit the
what
track.
Did you call him?
George?
Oh, okay. I thought you said Jordan. Sorry, go ahead.
Or is it Horge? George. George Martin he said, "Man, I want to hit the track. What do you recommend I get?"
Oh.
That's a question. I need more information there because it depends on what kind of track.
Right. Is it dirt or carpet?
Dirt, carpet, 10 scale, A scale. The most universal car you can get is going to be a 4-wheel drive short course. Because you can run on an A scale track and you can run on a 10 scale track. So if without more information, I would go with the 4-wheel drive short course, and the best one to me, SCT 410.3. That is a techno short course. It is dirt. Yeah, you can run that. I mean, you saw, man, I ran my short course.
Say it
with
again.
E-buggy.
What would you get?
The Techno SCT 410.3. You're always intrigued whenever I say those numbers.
They're trying to compute.
There's a reason.
Oh, hey, Stan.
So the SCT means short course truck. 4 means 4-wheel drive.
Right.
10 means 10 scale. And then the 0.3 is the version.
Got it.
SCT 410.3.
I'll ask you again.
That one.
I'll ask you
that
again
one
in
to
the
me
future.
is the best car. Now that you tell me it's dirt, definitely SCT 410.3. But the biggest thing, especially when we're racing, is you want to figure out.
Shimmy.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of shimmies. Pass 3.
I'm sure Jason doesn't want your shimmy though.
Yeah, he's cool about that. The thing about it is you want to make sure what most people run at your local track.
Hi, Mark Smith.
There's a lot of people who are by 10 scale tracks. I don't do a lot of 10 scale racing because I'm not by a 10 scale track.
Yeah.
Most 10 scale track, the go-to race car is your 2-wheel drive buggy. It's relatively cheap, and it's the biggest class.
Yeah.
For me, A scale is the biggest one, so I would say e-buggy or short course. Because seriously, my SCT 410.3, I can take it to action, run it there. I can run on the dirt. I can run on the turf. I could even probably take it to, I haven't done it yet, but I could probably take it to Gold Star, run it on the carpet track. I could take it to Itty. Like there's literally there's not a track here that I can't run my techno short course.
Yeah.
So that's what I recommend. But thanks for the super chat, man.
Yeah, awesome.
Stan, what's up, bud? Oh, this is what sets your channel apart. Thanks, man.
Awesome.
Stan, he was the winner of the Mini Revo. That did go out, by the way.
Yeah.
I promise it did. Sorry for the delay. I told you I've been super busy this week, but he's been super cool. Me and him been going back and forth.
Yeah.
My dog. I thought Charlie was down there.
That's a sock, Mark. That's a sock.
But yeah. Stan, thanks, man.
Keegan goes, where are the dogs? Seriously. I mean, I'm surprised they're not in here, but.
Jason Jana says, he hit me in the back with his SCT.
I mean, that's not funny, but.
Oh, so he's asking, I'm going to get the Mini B. So there were a couple last weekend. There were a couple of Mini Bs. That's the new Losi Mini B, which I have one. Where'd it go?
A Mini B?
Yeah. Where'd my Mini B go? I had a Mini B.
Uh-oh. He lost it. Oh, hey, Lord Repa, he is here. I wondered where you were.
Oh, it's up there. I have a Mini B. So the thing about Mini Bs is I saw the brush ones. I saw the brushless ones. On the tracks we're running at around here, you got to have brushless. They even told me at Gold Star. I didn't see a Mini B at Gold Star, but they said that the brushless ones are awesome on that track. We saw one on turf this past weekend. Jason John was there. I guess that's why he was asking. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I would have to get the brushless one if I did. He asked me if I think is that class.
Oh, it's over by Mel. He said.
Yeah, it's right behind your head, right there.
Thank you, Keegan. Good eye. Good eye.
I'm trying to see if they can see it there.
How little is that? You have good vision, man.
I know, for real. He asked me if that class is going to take off. So the thing about classes like that is you have to have a guy or a group of guys who's really pushing it.
Wait, you have a Mini B?
Yeah, it's up there.
Where?
If you want, it's right there, the top.
Okay, I see it. I'll get it.
Yeah. That's the brush version, though. So the reason why I got the brush version is one, I think it's a better.
Somebody said, "What is a Mini B?"
Here's a Mini B.
Man, now Keegan, that's a good eye, man.
Yep, Mini B right here. So I want to get the brushless version. This is the brush version. I'll probably get the brushless version.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to have a guy or a group of guys. Sorry, a group of people, a person or a group of people that will push that class.
Yeah.
The way those classes die is everyone gets them, no one's pushing it, and then it dies.
But it's carpet, right?
It can be carpet, it can be dirt, but it's a mini buggy. The best for that class to take off, and I'm sure it would be cool.
Titus is here making trouble. I'm just kidding. He's not.
The way that class would really take off is if you had like an ambassador trying to push that class. Like if Peter, he's our local promoter guy, if he was like, "Come on, let's go, mini bees," yeah, it would work. But the problem is as soon as he stops pushing it, kind of goes away.
Right.
Like the flagship cars, like it's kind of one of those. It's like a trend car, but it's a super cool car.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, holy crap! Nice.
What'd you see?
Sorry, I can't.
Crazy RC. You should buy a Talion?
Yes,
What is
Talion
that?
is the. I believe it's like a.
Curious, do you have one, Crazy
I think
RC?
it's like
Let us know.
It's like a fast buggy.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking it up.
What brand is it?
This is what I freaked out about. You see the top one?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got a.
Story time.
Hold on, let me look up.
Jared says, gonna go work. While you look that up, gonna go work on my Ultra Shock soon. Putting hardened shafts in 40 weight oil. Any tips? I
Yes.
put a shock shaft
Oh.
right above the threads, crashing through the neighbor's car. Oh,
It's a sport performance truggy, so it's like a low profile truggy. That looks cool. I would probably get the Creighton though.
yeah. Yeah,
But they look almost the same.
Shimmy.
Sorry.
Shimmy.
So wait, there was something that we were talking about. Oh, the Ultra Shocks.
Oh, yeah.
Ultra Shocks. You got to have new shafts. Like one of the hardest parts about Spec Slash is keeping those shafts from bending.
And that's what he
I
did.
feel like some of those.
He said he bent it.
The shock shafts bend super easy. Like you could literally have a hold of shock shaft and just bend it like that.
Why?
I don't know. That's an old shock. You got to understand that Ultra Shock has been around since like the beginning of Traxxas. Like they haven't advanced that technology or anything there. So I would get the titanium nitride shafts and then metal shock shafts, and you should be the aluminum shock shafts. You should be good after that.
Yeah.
What I do like about them is they're easy to build. And then I don't know what car you're putting it on. I recommend you put it on a Spec Slash or a Slash.
Got it.
40 weight. If it's 40 weight, I mean Spec Slash. Sorry, what I meant is I don't know what you're running the 40 weight in. If on a Spec Slash, I would run anywhere between 50 and 70. Most of the guys that are around here, we run 60. But you can even go higher if you need to.
Yeah. RC Master said, I've lost how many shimmies you owe, so you're just going to have to dance you're going to have to close the show with a dance.
Man, if I get a crazy one, I might get up and do a new dance. Who knows?
He's been practicing.
I almost got a...
I'm just kidding. We've been watching videos on how to shuffle. No, we really haven't.
Let's do the... So the reason why... So just to show, because I can't stand and be like, oh, look, and you don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
I had one of my... what do they call them? Basically, my highest level Patreon. I just got a new high level Patreon, which is awesome.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up because somebody did ask about that. So tell us.
So the good thing about I have 3 tiers of Patreons. I have a $5 tier, which is just like
and Patreon's an app, right?
Yeah, and I post. Okay. I try to post on there pretty regularly. I respond pretty regularly. But you can basically get a hold of me anywhere if you're in that $5 tier. Any support you need, just let me know. If you have any questions, like you want any advice, I'm there. The $10 Patreons, those are the Patreons that $10 tier is where you get entered in the giveaway, which we're giving some stuff away today. Which I'll talk about my giveaways in a second. I give away once a month, and you'll get entered in that giveaway. And then I have a $100 Patreon tier. That this is per month. And a lot of people are like, man, that's a lot of money. But here's the thing. RC Body Armor, he'll tell you straight up, like whenever basically if your product's on the channel, you'll get some sales. You'll get some sales for sure. So that tier is someone who wants to basically promote their channel,
right? Or
not their channel, but like their product,
their business or product,
something like that. And I'll promote it for you. You'll have a line in my description. My descriptions do get looked at. So a lot of people look at my description. So it's almost like it's really super. And actually, when I told RC Body Armor, Brent Jackson, he's the owner of RC Body Armor, he thinks that I completely undercharged for that tier. He goes, that tier should be way more expensive. So it's been out there. Some other, like if you want to get in that tier and you want that support, I actually have like a one-on-one. If you want to set up a meeting, I'll have one-on-one.
Yeah, so for that tier, you did get a one-on-one with him.
So,
yeah, once a month, right?
Yeah, which is pretty, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. And there's not very many.
Listen,
there's not
I'm a coach and I don't even charge, I charge way more than that for my 30 minutes. So
yeah, one-on-one with like a specialist is expensive.
Yeah.
And you'll get that also. So that tier is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you think about what you're getting, and for $100 a month, not all people, but some people, that's not that big of a deal, right?
Right.
But I only have 10 spots for that because obviously I can't do a million one-on-ones every month.
Yeah.
So
you'll start getting one-on-ones with me.
Yeah.
And you won't get any advice, not at least from a car perspective.
So, anyways, let's go into the giveaway. Let's go and knock that out real quick.
Okay.
Because we're almost 40 minutes in. You want to? Oh, we don't. Yeah, you can pull.
But I just want to say real quick. So Jordan's RC says, "Can you do the Carlton?" And then Titus goes, "Mark isn't coordinated enough."
Oh no, I'm not coordinated. To do it.
So he knows.
I can do like one of these. I can do some. I can do like
you break
they
it
did
on
on
down?
Major Pain, huh?
You can break it on down.
I can break it on down. I can do some stuff, but it's
okay. We're doing the wheel, right?
Yeah. So let me talk
first,
about my giveaways first. Oh,
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. So this is for Patreon, right? So we're doing this for the Patreon.
Every second Saturday, I do a giveaway.
Okay. Every second Saturday.
Or I'll say second Saturday, second week. There might be some Saturdays I'm like at a race I can't. Maybe I'll do it the night before or something like that. But this is, we spin this wheel. So have the wheel up. See how it glitches?
Yeah, that's so weird.
There you go. So it stops glitching whenever you put it up. Which is strange. Don't spin it yet. So the giveaways this month are, this is my favorite tool set at the moment. And I say my favorite tool set because it's compact. Like I can throw this in my mini Z bag just in case I'm at the hobby shop and someone needs me to work on a Traxxas car or any car. Basically, it comes with the 3 hex driver bits that you need: 1.5, 2.0, and 2.5, and then all the nut drivers you need. The handle solid. I absolutely love this toolkit, and it's the one I kind of just pack everywhere. It's gonna want to pack on the road. Not an ideal toolkit if you're building huge kits. You're a hardcore racer. That's a separate toolkit that I use. But for the most part, if it's just me driving, I need to repair. This is awesome. These are not cheap. These retail for like $80. So a lot of people won't even give it a shot because like, oh, it's just a bunch of drill bits. But these bits are sweet. So I bought this one. I'm going to give it away, which hurts because this is my second backup. So I'm giving away my second backup. Hurts. Anyways, that kit, I don't know if it triggered it. But ProTech came out with one that's very similar. It comes with a 1.5, 2.0, and 2.5 hex, and then a 5.5 and a 7mm nut driver. They have a mini set. This is pretty solid. I used this yesterday, but this is a great one to throw in your backpack, your trail bag, in your car, just in case you go take off somewhere and you're not sure you need a tool. Nothing is worse. Nothing is worse than, I saw 5/64th, but that same thing as a 2.0. Nothing is worse than getting out somewhere, you go out, first jump, you pop something off, and all you need is a 2.0 to fix it, and you don't have it. So throw this in your car. These are awesome. So which one do you want to spin for first?
Well, first, before we spin, I want to know and you see all the little slots on the wheel. If you're a Patreon, say here. Comment and let us know you're here.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I just want to see who's all here. But yeah, so the giveaway is for Patreon. Again, every second Saturday of the month we'll do a Patreon giveaway. We do giveaways for the channel, but you'll know more about that as we do.
Yeah, it's so hard to give stuff away, guys.
I know it is.
So hard. Oh look, there they are.
There we go.
Oh man, yeah, I talk to pretty much everyone there regularly. What's up, guys?
There we go. All right. Just want to make sure.
By the way, just so you know, you can't, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, I'll just become Patreon right before the giveaway, drop it off. The way I determine whether you're in or not, you had to have been a member on the first.
Yeah.
So you would have to have at least 2 weeks in before you can be on the giveaway. But all those guys, everyone on this list. So there's enough Patreons now where you can't fit, you can't see the names on the wheel. The names are on the wheel.
The names are on the wheel, believe me.
So you're not gonna be able to see it. It's just what sucks.
So whenever I spin it though, and it starts to slow down when we start to see the names. Uh-oh, it's a mystery. Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting.
To make sure that it's not gonna spin the same person. I don't know if this shouldn't matter. I'm putting a different amount of time every time in there to spin. This one's 153 seconds. So it could take a while. Which one do you want to give away first? Let's do the small one first.
Okay, so what is that?
This is the ProTech True Torque 5-piece mini compact set. Awesome set. I have this. Yeah, you'll like it.
I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna click it.
Go.
Doing it. Whoa.
Is it going?
Yeah, it hurts my eyes.
Oh my god, that's super
Feels
fast.
psychedelic.
I'm delayed, so.
That's insane. Oh
so
my
I should watch
gosh.
yours then.
No, don't watch mine.
Oh, well, okay. All right, while we're waiting, this will take about a couple hours.
Yeah, I know. How many spins did you put it at? Is that what you asked me? 153, guys, is what he asked me. He said, pick a random number.
Put it up because whenever you get off of it, it glitches. It's lame. That's got to be an OBS bug.
Yeah, that's weird. So, okay. So while that finishes, we see...
There are still openings in my top tier Patreon.
Yeah.
Yes, and you'll see what you'll get in that top tier, but the most important thing is you'll be in my description. And anyone that's been in my description will tell you that you do get traffic in my description, so... Hey, Mark. Oh, Lord Repo. Hey, Mark. Never undersell yourself. Thanks, man. You have something great. This is just a start. Mel, keep them in line. The outfits? What? Don't put me in outfits.
I like the outfits. See,
guys,
we're matching today.
I am so excited for you guys.
Oh, my gosh.
For this next week, guys.
We are not good at keeping secrets.
No, like we're...
And we're just like...
the things that I'm going to be recording today.
Oh, my gosh.
For next week.
Y'all have no idea.
I've been warning everybody that in 2021 we were going to do it big.
Yeah. So if you've been watching him from the beginning,
you're going to be like, wow.
He's talked about some of the things he's wanted to do.
I want to give a spoiler.
No, you can't. You can't. Fine. Sorry, guys. And I love
this isn't spoiling it, but this is kind of giving. So I am very goal oriented.
Yeah.
Very goal oriented. And I have
it's
never...
slowing down.
Oh, it's slowing down? Okay, sorry.
Not really, but keep going.
Hold on, no, I gotta watch.
No, keep going. Well, it doesn't even say the name.
I might even have to go in potato mode for this monologue.
Oh,
this is gonna take forever, and we don't get to see who it is. Oh, shimmy.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Lord Reeve. I appreciate it, bud.
I know,
very nice.
Thank you.
So
we
much.
love your support. Seriously, we see you comment. We see you. Here every live. Thank you for being here. Seriously. Yep. Oh, it's slowing down. It's going. So it'll just pop up the name?
What sucks is whenever I tested it.
Guys, this is an element of surprise for all of y'all. Yeah, so if you're a Patreon and you're waiting.
It's going to be that white one, but I bet you it's going to even go further. We don't know until it goes. I'm curious too. I'm excited.
That's a lot of people on Patreon. This wheel looks different than last month.
Yeah.
That's amazing, guys. Y'all are awesome. Wow!
What is it?
Rob Winter Road.
Oh, he must be a new Patreon.
There you go.
Nice.
Awesome.
Rob,
congratulations.
Congrats, bud.
So he won the
ProTech RC. Huh?
Write the name down.
Oh, yeah. I was going to message Rob Winter Road?
Winter Road. R-O-W-D.
The only reason why I got to make sure is his last name because I think I have a couple of Robs.
Okay, and then... So then the next, if I just click it again, congratulations, Rob. If you're here, congrats.
Yeah.
All right. So do I just click it again? How does this work?
Yes. So you won the ProTech thing. Go for it.
And so now we're doing this thingamajigger, right?
Yes.
The 7-piece metric speed bit with handle. Does this go with Does it go with an electric? Can you put this at the end of an electric?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Somebody asked that. So, okay. All right, we're doing it again. Oh, here it goes. So I will say, if it lands on Rob again, which is chances are pretty slim, we're going to spin again. Whoa. Gosh, look at that wheel go.
Just
Mark,
message them.
Why you do so long?
Sorry. This is for my favorite Traxxas toolkit. Oh, you said we're going to spin again if they've already won this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. They won twice, huh?
I mean...
All right. This is for the awesome guy. I promise, whoever wins this, you know what? Whoever wins this, I want a review on what you think. Everyone who has this kit is like, my God, I can't believe I haven't.
So why is it so good?
It's so compact.
Yeah.
So I store all different types of stuff in there with it. Like there's a little sleeve. You can put a small set of needle nose, your Lexan scissors.
You can do all the activities with it.
All different types of activities, guys. You can put nunchucks in there. It's crazy. Mini nunchucks, needless to say, but it's freaking awesome. And that's my I have backups for everything. That's my second backup, so it is kind of hard for me to part with this.
This is really weird to stare at.
And it's really weird that I set it for 153 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Minutes?
Not minutes.
Or spins?
Seconds.
Jeez.
All right, let's answer some questions. Do you have the Traxxas? Yes, I do have Traxxas UDR. I did some content on it, and then stopped, and then yeah.
So I have a question.
Oh, that's Doug. He said he just did the pro level on Patreon. Nice.
Awesome, Doug.
Doug.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, Doug. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna. I was about to message you right now, but I'll message you whenever I get out of here. Thanks.
Yeah, we just saw the notification. So,
yeah, dude. Sorry.
That's awesome. Congrats. Thank you, Doug.
My
Welcome to the club.
So my mom just messaged me.
What'd she say?
Because I see it on my iPad when she messages me. She goes, "Are you live on TubeView?"
Oh, I know. Before we went, oh, here she goes, the party crasher.
The party crasher.
Here she
come
comes.
up here, Charlie. Come here, girl. Come here.
All right, so it's slowing down, guys. The wheel is slowing.
Oh my
gosh.
Waters down.
There she is, guys. The party crasher.
All right, don't lick my face right now, girl.
All right, we're doing a giveaway, Ethan. We're about to see who wins.
Oh man, I'm so excited for who wins this one because this one's awesome.
Charlie's excited too.
Charlie is excited. Ow! She got me.
Oh, okay. It's slowing down. It's slowing down.
Then there's Charlie.
Did you put on cologne?
Maybe.
It smells like.
All right. Okay, it's stopping. Okay, stop, Charlie.
I think it's gonna be that red one.
You think
No,
so?
it's gonna stop before that. Who's that white one?
Stop.
Hey, Ethan, can you?
Oh, Peter Utica.
Sweet. So
awesome. Congrats.
Nice. Congrats. So he won the Traxxas set.
All right. Can you let her out and close the door, please?
Awesome.
Congrats, guys. That's awesome.
I am going to message you right now.
So, yes, we'll message you all and get your address. Make sure we have everything correct so that we can ship. We'll ship out next week. All right. So, I'm going to switch it back.
What's funny is, sorry guys, I'm messaging. Just messaged Peter so I didn't forget. All right, now we're good on that. Switching back, sweet.
Yep.
All right, there was something I was gonna go on my soapbox for.
You wanted to kind of give a slight spoiler.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Do you really want to?
And then before I do, James Titus, he's probably on the live feed right now. I've been racing with him forever. He's a friend of mine, and that Dingleberry messaged me during the live feed and says, "Hey man, talk about your race schedule." Like, seriously, dude?
We were supposed to. That was part of
what we were
supposed to talk about.
Something that I was gonna do. So we'll talk about that.
Yes.
But before I do that, gonna go on the mini soap. You want to go in potato for the soapbox?
Yeah. Well, it's not a soapbox, is it?
All right. So back in 1492. No, I was joking. So no, take me out of potato mode.
Why?
Because I think it's weird.
Yeah, Jordan. Jordan.
You like potato mode?
We're gonna have to hire you.
What'd he say?
He can be our SM manager or SMM. He said 233 people in here, which wow, didn't even realize because I can't see that number.
That went up pretty quick.
He says, and only 143 smash the like button,
all right,
guys.
Fine. This guy said potato mode for the spoiler. All right. So basically, I'm very goal oriented. Like even Melissa, she's a career coach, like a life coach. She's coached me through a lot of things. It's all about setting goals. I mean, this was when I was very little. I started, even my sister, my mom, they always said, set goals. I haven't missed the goal yet that I've set for myself. And back in 2019, I set a goal for 2021. And I've hit that goal, guys. And we're going to experience this goal. We're going to experience this together. And it's going to be an amazing thing. So that's your spoiler.
Oh, okay. All right.
It should be good.
Radish.
What happened?
Somebody said radish milk for me. Yeah, it's gonna happen, guys. It's
already
happened. You just haven't seen it yet.
And you guys are all part of it.
Yes.
Which is gonna be
and it's because
part.
of you guys is why we're doing this.
It is.
I mean, for us.
It is. You'll find out. You're spoiling too much.
Fine. Jeez. Okay.
But yeah, you guys are. It's going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
So back to the other thing that I need to. Oh, my race schedule. So I started to try to do my race schedule for this year. The way I do my race schedule. Can you get the dog out, please, bud? No, don't leave her.
Charlie, out.
Don't leave her in here, Ethan. So I tried to do my race schedule. The way I do my race schedule is I visit 2 sites first. Actually, 3. The first one I'll visit is my series in my area. Because here's the thing. My series race, RC Pro Series race, a big race to me is any race that has over like maybe 130 entries and is a weekend race. Mm-hmm. So there's no reason for me to travel clear across the nation if I have a great weekend race here. So the first thing I'll always check is my series race here in this area.
And how do you find that series race? Like I mean, we know because you've been in this for some time.
So you got to ask your local hobby shop.
Okay.
Like
your local tracks.
Yeah,
and stuff.
if anyone will tell you, like if you're in this area and you start racing, they'll be like, hey, what big races do you race around here? The first thing people can say, RC Pro Series. That's the big race series around here.
Right. And
they're kind of expanding. They're all over the South now. So that's the first thing I'll check. So the reason why I bring that up is because that's the first place I check, and the RC Pro Series actually doesn't start. The South and North regions, which are the regions that I race, they don't start until like the middle of the year.
She went out.
I don't know why they left him in here.
Ethan.
Left her in.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Charlie, come here. Anyways, so always check your regional series race first. Yeah. That's the first one I check. Then I'll check my big local tracks. So I'll check Shaw's, and I'll check Thornhill, and I'll check Indy. And basically, usually most of those big tracks will have a Facebook page with events or something on there that will tell you which events to race. After I check all those, because I want to do the bigger ones that are close to me, since they make more sense geographically. After I check all those, then I'll check the big dogs, the big national races. The big national races are going to be your Race Time Entertainment. That's going to be like Cyclo Nitro Blast, Southern Indoor Championship, Southern Nationals, Silver State, all the gigantic races. When I say gigantic, we're talking almost 1,000 entries at these races. So that's Race Time Entertainment's a big one. And then the second big one is the Dirt. It's called the Dirt. And he's based off of the West Coast. And Silver State is, the Dirt. It's not Race Time Entertainment. All I know of right now for the Dirt, because they canceled most of the races last season, at the end of the season, is the Dirt Nitro Challenge, which is going to be the first, I believe it's the first quarter of this year, which is the biggest, it's the mecca of all RC races. The Dirt Nitro Challenge. They're moving it to Thunder Alley. I've never been to Thunder Alley in California. Now, with that said, there's some people are a little skeptical about it not happening because California is kind of still on semi-lockdown. Mm-hmm. So we don't know how that's going to play out. So I'm not putting a lot of eggs in that basket at the moment. But yeah, that's how I check. So right now, RC Pro, nothing first quarter. Like I gotta focus on first quarter.
Yeah.
Nothing big at Thornhill first quarter. I didn't see anything big on at Shaw's first quarter except for the benefit race. So I'm not going to race that one because I'm racing another big race. I'm going to be racing at the Southern Indoor Championship next weekend.
That's exciting. And I'm going.
Melissa's going to come with.
I'll be there.
This was a really hard decision for us to make to race this race because it's 11 hours from me.
Yeah. And we're driving there.
We're driving there. And I just got to go. So the reason why I got to go, what I told Melissa is like, this is the first big race of the year. Mm-hmm. And what you see on the first big race is everyone who picked up their new sponsorships, they're all driving their hearts out. And you get to see how they drive with all their new sponsors. We might have some sponsors revealed on that race. Like, that's just a race that I have to go to. It's a Race Time Entertainment race. Bobby Moore, a good friend of mine, he's one of the guys behind that whole thing. So he makes, is very accommodating, very hospitable. Always a fun race to go to, any Race Time Entertainment race. So yeah, we'll be at Southern Indoor Championship. That will make me miss the benefit race, but I will still be giving a car away at the benefit race.
And that's at Shaw's on the 16th, right?
That's at Shaw's the 16th. Then after that, I still got to figure it out. A lot of places have not posted the races yet, and it's partly because they're not sure about what this pandemic is going to do.
About the dates and stuff, yeah.
Dates, it's kind of crazy. It's risky. So yeah,
I saw that, Wasey.
That's
Wasey Mitchell said, spoiler, Mark has quit his job and is going to make a living off of tips doing shimmies and truffle shuffles for the driver's
There's a shimmy for Mark.
And the funny thing is, we can hire David Sosa because he'll make sure to keep you on top of your game.
Grandkids are here, so I got to go. Man.
Oh, awesome. Mark, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Nice day, Eminem.
Oh. Eminem. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let me ask you.
I don't have any other race planned.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask you.
The Southern Indoor Championship. I do.
We talked about Psycho Nitro, right?
Oh yeah, well we're gonna go to Psycho Nitro
in April.
That's because that's just an awesome race.
Yeah.
And I was going to do that race for you this year,
Mm-hmm.
Or last year, 2020, and I wasn't able to. I want all you guys to experience that race.
Yeah.
So I'll try to. We plan on being there.
Yeah.
And you guys will experience it. What that race is, a Psycho Nitro Blast, is it's a 24-hour race. Like literally, they start on Friday morning, and they do maybe even Thursday. I think they went back to the 3-day format, but they start on Friday morning and they do not stop.
Yeah.
They do practice. They run qualifiers all the way through the night, 24/7, all the way till Sunday. So it's crazy because you'll literally get your schedule, and they'll try to time it out. You'll get your schedule and be like, okay, my race is at 7 p.m. on Friday and 3 a.m. on Saturday morning. It's freaking, it's nuts. I already shimmied. I gave him a double shimmy. I ain't handing out free shimmies here, Melissa. So, yeah.
Oh, good morning, 808.
I don't know if James had said no because he doesn't want to do it. It is nuts.
Yeah.
So I've ran that race before.
Yeah.
Did I run it twice or just once?
I think just once.
Okay, so I've ran that race before, and basically what happens at that race, you're like when you're there, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, why am I beating myself down and like going through all this stress, and I'm super tired for an RC race?
Was it Nitro? It's Nitro, right?
I ran Nitro at that
yeah.
race.
Well, that's your first.
That was
giveaway.
my first one, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But what happens is you go through it, and then when you get home, when it's all said and done, you're like, wow, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It is an experience.
It's an experience, yeah.
It's a crazy experience. So much of an experience that they went to a 4-day format. I think they went to a 4-day format the year before last. And then they decided, yeah, it's just not the same. Like part of that race is just racing 24/7
Yeah.
and beating yourself down. Like it's not the same. Like if it doesn't go with that 3-day race 24/7 format, it's just any other race.
Yeah.
So it's a cool race. Probably one of the one I'm looking forward to the most is Silver State. Hopefully it happens.
But I'm curious of everyone that's on right now, who is racing this year? What races are y'all
Oh
going
yeah, what
to?
race are y'all running to?
Love to hear like what races are there out there, because even though they may not be on some of those sites, you know, there's a lot of races going on that we don't know about because some are being hosted by your local hobby shop or track. So let us know.
A good example of a race like that. Mm-hmm. And Melissa brings up a great point. So we have a race called the Icebreaker at Indy. Mm-hmm. Huge race. Awesome race. But unless you know someone that's in this area or you heard from it somewhere, like you're never going to know that was a big race. I want to know, and it doesn't have to be a gigantic race. Mm-hmm. I want to go to a race where I'm going to meet locals and things like that. And if you know what that race is, let me know because I want to check it out. I've made it I want to so bad, excuse me, to go to different tracks, meet people, and promote and have a good time.
Yeah.
So if you know of a big race that's happening, please, me or Melissa, message. Oh, actually, you know what? Hit it up on the Facebook page. On the Facebook
please
group.
put it in the Facebook group because we'll see your comment here. But look, John Haas says, I'm racing the J Concept Spring Off-Road
I
Championship.
saw that one also.
That sounds awesome. Look, going to the first race ever this weekend at Tacoma RC Raceway. Good luck, Theodore. Roadrunners, No Prep, King of the Streets this February. Well, that sounds fun.
RC Pro Series, yeah. So I'm obviously pretty much going to go to almost every RC Pro Series race unless it's just crazy far. And I don't really have to have that much of a heads up on that race because RC Pro Series is so close. Like they're all within 4 hours of me. I don't practice on practice day.
Yeah.
So I'll just show up on Saturday morning and just start running.
Yeah.
And I've been successful with that so far. So yeah, I definitely want to check out 318. Jody, a good friend of mine, he runs that track out there at Shreveport, Louisiana. So there you go.
Look, Mateo says I built a truck so I can race here in Central Cali. Almost done with it. We'll post. Yeah, please post. And if you're not part of the Facebook group, please join because that's where a lot of the action happens beyond YouTube. So if you're not already a part of it, I'm going to put the link in the.
It's already in the description.
It's in the description, but just in case, I'll put it in the comments.
James Titus, he's like feeding me topics. He literally messaged me and said shimmy. Golly, James.
I love it.
I shimmied twice for Mark Smith. But James said, what do you consider a big race? So I have, to me, there's like 3 levels of races, right? There's your club race, which is your 1 day race, go club race. And then there's what I consider a big regional race. Any regional race to me is a 3-day race that goes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or maybe 2 days, but has over 100 entries, and has trophies, awards, something like that. That to me is a big race. I don't consider a series race, unless it's a 3-day race, a 3-day series race. I don't consider that a big race. And then whenever a national race. Usually national races have over 300 entries and people are flying in and traveling long distances to go to it. That would be considered a national race. And so those are my different categories of races. People can try to argue those all day, and that's fine. I mean, everyone's got their own opinion, right? But that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, can I say?
I said we haven't even talked about Traxxas versus.
That's
Arrma.
what I was gonna say. I mean,
time.
let's talk about the elephant in the room. The title here says Traxxas versus Arrma.
All right.
So
we're gonna hit this up. So we're gonna talk the Traxxas versus Arrma conversation we're gonna have now is gonna be tailored towards our 2S 3S category because that's the one.
Is that battery? What's that? 2S 3S?
3S Lipo battery.
Okay.
Or just
I did it.
Yeah, you did.
I did it. It's the battery.
Melissa troubleshot a car.
Oh my god, it was awesome. It was Jason's car, right? Whose car was it?
It was Marcel's car.
Yes, and I called it. It was the ESC.
Well, she goes, yeah, that
Pretty
must
proud.
be the ESC, and she was right. It was
the ESC. That was awesome. Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
So yeah, just my experience so far. This isn't like I haven't done any of the 6S stuff yet. This is just generalization. What I've drawn so far with running Arrma, and thanks to you guys. You guys have really kind of not really pushed me, but I've always been on the fence of running Arrma. Again, I'm a Traxxas fan. I don't even want to say fanboy. Traxxas buddy. Fine. Traxxas
Call
fanboy.
it what it is.
Because they're right down the street.
Yeah.
Like, how do you beat that? Anyways, so this is what I've experienced so far. There's a whole bunch of different categories, and
We'll get to that, Jamie. Hold on. I won't forget you.
I'll do a like a video of this, like a more summarized video. But what I've experienced so far is, oh yeah, sorry. Let's go ahead and answer Jamie's.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Take a while.
Okay.
Jamie, what's up, bud? What can I do to try and get a track opened in my area?
Yeah, because he says he doesn't have a track near him.
You're gonna have to.
Where are you at, Jamie? I know I should know this because I've seen you post, but where are you at? Just out of curiosity.
Find someone with a piece of land and build a small 10-scale track, and then it will eventually evolve. You'll find out if it clicks.
Last shimmy for your fans from Malaysia.
All right, fine. There you go.
I love it.
That was a free shimmy for my fans.
But so to get a track opened, I mean, you really just have to find someone who's willing to give up some of their land. I mean, we have seen some tracks in some crazy places. Like, okay, so he's in Alabama. We'll be in Alabama next week. I hope.
Oh
you can
yeah,
make it up.
Alabama.
Where are we gonna be at?
Sick.
A good of all.
There's a lot of A's and U's in there.
It's North Alabama, right?
It's like smack dab in the middle.
Okay, smack dab in the middle. Yeah. Okay.
We'll be there, man. Come see me, dude.
I don't know how far it is. I know Alabama's big.
Alabama's not that big. I'll be there. Anyways. Norris, what's up, bud? Hey, Mark and Mel. Happy New Year. I just got me a Traxxas from. Oh, sweet. So, dude, yes. Lipo, once you go Lipo, it's a game changer because like all power, all time, then it just dumps. But they last forever. I can't wait to finish my Russell 4x4s behind Melissa. You're going to have so much fun with that. Stay tuned to the channel because you'll start seeing some Russell 4x4 content. All right. Traxxas versus Arrma. Sorry.
Okay.
Got derailed again.
Sorry.
These are just going to be my general quick thoughts.
Yes.
Electronics. Man, there's just too much.
Yes,
I feel like the electronics, they fall a little short. So I was a little frustrated.
Right. Hey, girl. She just knocked my mic
I was
stand.
a little frustrated whenever I got my my Arrma Sentin. You would think, because it's a Spectrum remote, that I could use a Spectrum remote, like the DX5C, and bind to my Arrma Sentin. You cannot. It uses a different technology. Mm-hmm. It uses a SLT technology on the remote and receiver. What is that? Like, come on. Like, they're all the same. They should work. And then, when I got the Outcast 8S and I got the LMT, it comes with a really cool remote. You would think you could use one remote on two cars, 1-to-1. So from a remote receiver perspective, I gotta give it the Traxxas. Like, Seriously, I get a new Traxxas car, I pull it out of the box, bind it to the remote that I already have everything set up on it. Boom, you're done. Mm-hmm. The Bluetooth, it's all, like, you just got to get the module for the remote, but you don't have to get it for all the cars. Works just fine on all the cars. I think that Traxxas edges them in that category. Mm-hmm. I don't know that, like, they're not bad. It's just what I prefer, right? Drivability, I got that set and it wasn't super easy to drive. I'm going to test that. Spoiler alert. And someone said I should test it against a slash 4x4. We're going to test it against slash 4x4. I personally, I have one right down there. I think it makes way more sense to get a slash 4x4 Ultimate than just a regular slash 4x4. So I've been hesitant to do this. But I'm going to get a normal slash 4x4 so I can compare apples to apples instead of apples to oranges. My leg down? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm comfortable.
Sorry.
Anyways. So I'm going to test that. But drivability, so far, unless something crazy happens, I've driven a slash 4x4 before. I feel like the slash is a little bit easier to drive. So they edged it out there. Now, this is where we're going to go. And this is all my preference, guys. No one's paying me to say any of this. Or what am I saying I'm right? I could be wrong on some of this. This is just what I've experienced. Durability, I got to give durability to Arrma. Like, I haven't broken anything on it. They weren't joking. Like, when I drove that Sentin on the track.
Good morning, Kevin.
2 full batteries on 3S. And I did not snap anything. Like,
yeah.
I think that we'll find out when I get the slash 4x4. I think the slash can handle it. But, like, even little things like the dog bones, like stripping, like, that's a lot of torque, a lot of power on a car for 2 full batteries on turf. It handled it just fine. I wrecked it a few times, really bad. Nothing broke. Like, it's solid. So, durability, I'll give them that. Got that one to Arrma. What else? What other categories do we have? Hop-ups. Oh, yeah, hop-ups. Arrma doesn't have a lot of hop-ups. If you like to hop up your cars, I feel like...
Oh, God.
Did you fart?
Oh, that is disgusting. Hold up, guys.
The dog is down there.
That is gross. Come on, Charlie, out.
I'm going to get hit with it in a little bit.
Yeah, come on.
Out. So, oh, yeah, the other thing about... someone said something about tires. So, Loripa said, I found the Sentin was less aggressive back tires was better. Yes, you're yeah, absolutely. So, you all right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you might have unplugged your power.
Oh, I did. Okay, I'm good.
So one thing that I noticed about Arrma, which is interesting, is the tires wear super fast. Like, super fast. Like, that Sentin, I only have maybe 3 or 4 batteries on it. And it's probably 50%.
Yes, Jamie, that's
50% tires are gone. Mm-hmm. Same with my Outcast 8S. I probably only have like maybe 6 or 7 packs, like full cycles through it, and the tires are almost gone. I don't know what's up with that. I guess they're softer. I guess they handle better because they're softer. But they wear super fast. Like, it takes forever to wear down a set of Traxxas tires. But yeah, power wise, I feel like maybe the Arrma stuff might be a little more on the power end. And this is just my experience. Like, the Outcast 8S, way faster than the X-Max. So, those are just my initial thoughts. We're going to do more and more assessments of this because it's a question that gets asked all the time.
Oh, dyslexia. I thought you were leaving.
Still alive. Shimmy, shimmy. Got it.
Awesome. Thank you.
It's a question that gets asked all the time.
Yeah.
And I think it's a fun question to answer. At the end of the day, it's preference. Ford versus Chevy. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. For me, if it's Ford versus Chevy, it would be like you have 800 Ford dealerships around you, and then your Chevy dealerships 900 miles away. Like, which one do you go for?
Yeah, and that's a good comparison in regards to why you are a little bit more preferenced in Traxxas, but.
And what's funny about the Sentin is I posted that video. I was completely honest. Mm-hmm. And I was completely honest. What happened?
I'm telling you to look at the camera, not me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Look at me again.
Oh, wait. Oh, is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, here.
I was completely honest on...
data.
Okay. I was completely honest on what I felt about the Sentin. Like, it was hard to drive.
Keegan goes, he's back.
It was hard to drive.
RC Mask, I'll ask your question in a minute. Because that's a good question.
it was hard to drive. And it wasn't just me. I gave it to my son. It was hard to drive for him. Now, with that said, maybe I'm just used to driving super. And I wasn't comparing. Someone said, you can't compare the Arrma with a Techno because Techno is a race car. You're right. I can't. I wasn't comparing it as much as I was saying, like, the way it like, I guess I was comparing it. Dang it. But yeah, I'm gonna do it with the slash 4x4. Basically the exact same thing I did with the Arrma. I'm gonna do it slash 4x4. We're gonna see what it's like.
Yeah.
Because maybe I just forgot, and maybe all the Traxxas cars that I have.
Shimmy. Okay, thank you 808 for answering that.
Let me hook you up here, Melissa, real quick. All right, there.
Thank you, dude.
So yeah, we'll do that. So there's my Traxxas versus Arrma. You'll see more videos on that. Sorry I waited so long to talk about that, but we're almost an hour in already.
I know, it's crazy. Why does this go so fast?
It goes
it's
super
crazy.
fast.
Jamie goes, do you need a pit guy at the race? Well, no, because
So I'm gonna go back to Nitro, guys.
No, please don't do it. Please don't do it.
Maybe.
Okay, CJ, it's on our list.
I do have a pit guy. I have a pit guy, and I met him through the channel.
Will he travel?
Chase. Yeah, he said he'll travel.
Okay.
So I have a pit guy.
But you're not going to do it at sick, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't have a car that fast. And sick, what I'm going to try to do at sick, very similar to Southern Nationals video, is I am going to record on Friday morning when I get there, so you guys can see, get the ambiance, feel what it's like to be at the race, and I will publish that Friday.
Yeah.
So you will see
awesome.
the video the day that I get there.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool. It'll be like you should seen it live, essentially. So, all right. Jacob says, honestly, I think parts win over power. Yeah, you're probably right. You don't need that much power. But power's so much fun. Traxxas is way overpriced and they sue their competitors.
Oh, Lord Repa, he says, if and when I move to Texas, I'll be in your fan section. That's awesome. Well, hopefully we'll be in an area near you where you can be in that fan section. But that's awesome. I mean, listen, we love Texas. We're both native, born and raised here. We're a little biased, but we love it here. So we welcome all of you all transplants.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you do a live bash?
That would be hard.
It would be hard, but it would be fine. Yeah.
My only concern now is Sick is like way off in BFE. I hope that I can upload a video.
Lacey goes, as you keep growing, you're going to have to hire Jamie, Powell, and I as security. Hey, they got to go through me, talk about security.
No, it's not bad. Not yet.
Oh, it definitely would be a culture shock to go from Washington to Texas. It's so flat here. You'd miss the mountains and the weather, but I'm from an Indian reservation. Okay, so it's a little different, but yes, it's totally different culture shock, but it's.
Someone said, do I ever try to ride in the snow? We don't have snow here.
No, I know.
And when we do, I do.
Tomorrow, but who knows?
When there is snow there, I'll rip all through the snow. If there's snow here.
I hope we do. I'm trying
to think of the first car I'll take. I'll probably take the Haas out first. Yeah, that's probably what I'll take out first. The thing about snow is after you run it, you just got to make sure you blow it off, and then you put a nice coat of WD-40 on there.
Jordan's RC, I think, really badly wants me, I think, wink, wink, wants you to get the Creighton EXB. Is that Arrma?
EXB. So the EXB is the Extreme, I believe it's the Extreme Basher roller.
Ooh, that
so
sounds like fun.
You have to put I don't want to put a brushless system in it. I would rather just come with it. That's kind of the reason why if they had a like that, because EXB has more like beefier parts. If they had that already ready to run, I'd probably already have one. Yeah. I just bought an Arrma Typhon, broke the chassis the first time I took it out. It wasn't even bashing hard. I mean, you're gonna break.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
You're gonna break. Even like I don't break very often with the Techno. But even Technos, they'll break something.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I've ever broken it. I've broken something. But it's rare.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to hit something really hard. But they're going to break. My point is any car is going to break. You're going to replace it. And that's why it's like I keep telling people, it's not that I feel like any car is better than the other.
Yeah.
They're both very cool. There's a market for both of them. It's all about how fast you can get parts. And for me, if I break that max, if I snap that max, if it gets caught on fire right now, I could go replace every part within 10 minutes.
And Austin asked, do you prefer aluminum or plastic replacement parts?
Plastic. So something has to give. That's the thing. People put aluminum everything, and then something has to give. Like you see, like I've done slow-mo videos. You see when they land, if you see slow-mo videos of them racing, there's so much tweaking and movement. Something has to flex. Metal doesn't flex. So it will literally bend, and then it's just the same as a broken part. So, yeah. Techno,
dyslexic dog. You are awesome.
Techno lightened or regular wheel hex?
Ooh, what's that?
Lightened is probably the way you want to go, but I don't think it's going to matter.
What does that mean?
The wheel hex is the thing that holds the actual wheel on.
Uh-huh.
Techno makes lightened ones where they're like kind of like carved out, so there's not as much metal there. Technically speaking, you want less rotating mass, so it's better to be lightened. I've never had a problem with it. I don't think you're going to strip either one. But I'll probably go lightened.
Yeah.
Just because it looks cooler too. All right. Shimmy, shimmy. Oh yeah, shimmy, shimmy. Sorry. All right, so we got a lot to do today. So I think we should go on this thing.
Oh.
I know, there's 200 people still on.
Wait, how many?
200 people.
Wow, guys, y'all are awesome. If you are here, if you weren't at the beginning, somewhere in the middle, and you haven't liked and you haven't heard us, say like the thumbs up, because Jordan's RC is a really good at keeping us and keeping y'all on it. Please hit the thumbs up button.
Someone said fly to England and do a collaboration with Kevin Talbot. Just so you know, if Kevin Talbot reached out and we worked something out,
we'd be there.
I'll do it. I would do it. I think it would be kind of cool. Like I hand him one of my cars and he hand me one of his.
Oh my God.
And then basically
and
I would be like calling out every little spec that's like, why is this screw bent or why is this screw stripped? Like I would be so particular, and then he would just rip through my
He
car.
wouldn't even like think twice, you know?
So yeah, if anyone can get a hold of Kevin Talbot, you let him know that I would totally do a collaboration with him.
We would do it.
And yeah, I'll fly.
We haven't been to England. Yeah.
I haven't been to England.
Let's go.
I'll be your RC car manager. Yeah,
Kevin says, Mark, you're the one that got me back into this hobby. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love to hear that.
Glad to have you. Glad to have you.
I just hope my sponsors hear that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. No, you're poop Benji. You're going on mute. I mean, how old is this kid? Like, seriously.
Come on, that's pretty funny.
I mean, it's like the kid who finally learns how to say it, and that's just all they want to say.
Why would he say I'm poop?
Who cares?
Yeah, Kevin just bashes and has fun. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I race, so it's a little bit different.
I don't know what that feels like. Mark won't let me drive.
Yeah, I will. All right, I'm putting an Outcast wheelie bar and wing on my unbreakable body. Oh, nice. On my X-Max as we speak. Nice. That would be cool. I like cool projects like that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've been there's been a super Haas push on the channel, on the page, on the group, Facebook group. Mm-hmm. People keep buying Haas's and just completely hopping them up. And
I know, it's pretty
cool.
Yeah.
And what's funny is, so Jamie's on live feed now. He did an orange one. Looks amazing. Yeah. And he said it. He goes, it's so pretty, I don't want to drive it. I think I'm going to get a new one. And I was like, that's exactly how you end up with 3 Haas's. They're so pretty, you don't want to beat them up. You get another one to beat up, but then that other one you get to beat up, you build up too.
Awesome. Thank you, Xavier.
And you're like, now I don't want to drive any of them.
Xavier has a little car with a camera. Oh no, it's not a camera. It's a camera that gets him. It was the cutest thing because it just, we're like,
at the last race, Xavier, he was driving around with a STX 24 with a first person view camera on it.
It was cool.
And,
hey Joel, it's in the link. I pinned it at the top in the comment section. That's the Facebook group. So if you're not a part of the Facebook group, please join. It's a lot of fun in there, guys. We encourage you post, comment, all RC related, of course. So. And every now and then we see some other things posted. And you know what, guys? You need an outlet of some sort. And if that's it, let it be. But please keep it clean, So.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, we got to go.
Yeah, I got to take a nap.
No, we got a lot of stuff to do. We got a rigorous schedule
We got
today.
A big day today that you will see on Monday, guys.
Oh, my God. I'm so
Me too. I'm telling you, Mark's like, do not post anything on Facebook.
Because
I've got a few of y'all that are on my Facebook.
It takes time.
I'll
have all this stuff out soon. Yes. Thanks everyone for the support.
Guys, thank you so much.
I don't know when the next live feed will do, because next weekend we'll be at Southern Indoor Championship.
We'll do it every other week, right?
Every other week I like 2 a month is the most ideal for me.
Maybe we can go live.
We can go live for a little bit at 6.
Maybe.
I don't know how
Let's
much.
see what the schedule is like. It might be a surprise. We will see. Maybe I just go live in the Facebook group just to kind of give y'all like a glimpse in. We'll see. This will be my first big race. I've only been to a lot of the smaller races, the day races.
We'll have the on the tone canopy there.
Yes.
So you'll be able to find us. We should
So
be in the vendor area.
If you're in the Alabama area, you can drive to make it out. We'll be there next weekend. We'll be there Thursday, or will we be there Friday?
We will be there Thursday.
Well, right.
We probably won't be
Friday.
On
so we'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ah, this name is so weird. But
say the name.
Meat Sleeve. Keep up the great content, Mark. Don't sweat. Don't
sweat the haters.
Haters gonna hate. Yeah. And more UDR content. Yeah, people love the UDR.
Thank you, Meat Sleeve.
Thank
shimmy,
you,
shimmy.
Meat Sleeve.
Sorry.
Yes.
I used it's tough being a YouTuber sometimes.
I love you, Julia. She said, my hubby Jasper just signed up for your Patreon. Shimmy, shimmy. Shout out RC.
What sucks is I got James Titus messaging me saying shimmy, shimmy. I'm like, come on, dude.
Meat Sleeve, thank you so much.
That's
awesome. Yes.
Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to be. You gotta have some thick skin to be a YouTuber because there's a crap ton of haters.
Yeah.
A crap ton of. Oh, can I talk about my favorite hater comment this week? Okay,
right.
Real quick, we'll close out my favorite hater comment.
I know. Yes, Xavier. Haters are still views.
When I did that video on 106 cars, one guy goes, well, he's either, what was it? He's either in what was it? Dang it.
I don't know.
Oh, they were either all given to him or he's in major debt. I'm like, what?
Hey, 808, I like what you're thinking. I like what you're saying.
How do these people even draw that conclusion?
Gosh, I don't know. That's insane.
The ultimate one ever.
Guys, he works. He works full time. I work full time. Like, we work out. I mean, look.
The people who actually know me are probably like, I thought he probably had more cars than that. No, the biggest hater one of all time was one guy who just unloaded and said, I'm in debt. I'm doing all this on credit. I live with my mom. Yeah. And I'm a Democrat. And I'm like, whoa.
Seriously, like, people are bizarre.
They're so far off. It's unreal.
You know what? Let James Titus know what I can be an assistance on keeping more.
James Titus is
y'all got to work together, David.
James Titus is blowing. I'll tell you guys what James Titus is.
That is so funny. 808 says, go live with you guys while you're in Hawaii.
James Titus said,
it's on our list.
Your race schedule for 2021. I covered that, James.
Hey, Gregory.
And then he said, shimmy. And then he said, what do you classify as a big race? Which I covered that too. Basically, he's going around the super chats and he's texting me.
I love it. No, that's awesome. Thank you. I mean, listen, we see them, they move, but yeah, I mean, listen, that's the mindset work that I think I work with Mark a lot is like ignoring those comments,
because they get to you.
They do.
You should, like, when I tell my sister about some of the hater comments, she's like, well, tell them. I'm like, no, you don't respond.
Yeah, you don't respond. Don't give them light. Like, don't give them light. Like, so, but anyways, I did notice, Gregory, your name changed. My channel has been growing a lot from the new RC content. That's awesome.
There's probably...
That's awesome.
You know how they make a YouTube group for everything? Or a Facebook group for everything? You should start a Mark Shimmy Facebook group. Because now David wants to work with James to make sure I shimmy.
Y'all can be the moderators.
Golly.
Oh, jeez.
Well, thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you, Lord Ripa.
Make sure you turn on your notification bell because this week is going to be amazing.
It is.
And
yes. You don't want to miss it.
It's not just going to be amazing for this week. It's going to start something very amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So
we are so excited.
I'm so happy that all you guys are going to get to be a part of this because it's going to be awesome. So
yeah. Awesome.
Thanks a lot, everyone. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye. Wait, you didn't do your monologue though.
I went potato mode at once.
I'll do this real quick. While we wrap
Thanks,
up.
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin, that's awesome. See? Why I put you in potato mode?
I give you the thumbs up too. Kevin, thanks for the super chat at the end.
Thank you, guys. We are logging off. We hope y'all have a great weekend. Thank you. If you're in Alabama next weekend, I know that's pretty ambiguous, but if you're near where the sick is, we'll be there. Have a great week, guys. Bye.